market imagination or market novel or something like that, we really need to think about things that are empirically verifiable to the extent possible. Of course, there's always this element of intuition, what kind of questions should I ask? But ultimately, you have this obviously common knowledge. You have two kinds of questions that you could be addressing. One of them is a more fundamental question for which you need basic research. For example, if I want to know how I can speak with someone over long distance, well, then someone needs to figure out how to actually operate technically a mobile phone frequency and things like that. That's a kind of basic research, which is very different from the kind of applied research, where I would ask, well, how can I actually raise my subscriber base by a certain amount of people at a certain cost. These are different kinds of questions. They require different kind of research. At any rate, I would argue in both cases it's not a bad idea to use a scientific method, which you can at the most basic level define as objective, systematic, is empirical, and logical conclusions. Let's face it, in intangible and intangible products and interpreted brands, at the end of the day, we create demand to some extent as well. It's not just what's out there, it's an iterative process, mutual causation. By doing certain things, you create demand for others, and you need to understand this equation. Let's try to understand what our market is, how we define it, because it's often about finding the right kind of niche. We can define our market in different ways. And then subsequently, thinking through realistically, with the resources that I have at my disposition, how much of that market can I capture within a reasonable amount of time? So, three statements. One, market research is important. I'd like to second our moderator. Very important. Secondly, let's be clear, it has to be practical. Yes, be scientific, but don't do a PhD. Because by the time you have done the PhD kind of research done, someone else will have done it. And the third piece, it's really connected, design and research. Because ultimately, what is your niche is a function of what you can